As you see it today in society, we have a lot of issues going on with racism and prejudiceness and, you know, a problem with diversity. Well, does that happen all over the place? Does that happen in the military? Well, I think we need to sit down and talk about that. What do you think? Hey, so it's time to talk about this racism thing. This one we're going to really let our hair down on, and I'm going to keep it real with you. So I had a friend of mine ask me about my thoughts on racism and law enforcement, and then the military came up, and he asked me, so do you notice or feel racism in the military? I was like, that's a very, very good question. A lot of people don't actually ask that question. They just assume, that there isn't. But then again, depends on your generation. Like my father's generation, when racism was prevalent, especially in the armed forces, and before then, of course, you're going to hear the phrase, "it's not the black man's army." Because back in that day, there was a big issue with racism across the board. Now, do we still have issues with racism in general? Yes. But is it the same as what it was back in World War I, II, Vietnam? Obviously, we've progressed since then, even though as society, it does seem like we've regressed. But the topic isn't about the regression. The topic's about, is there racism in the military? From my experience, have I witnessed it? No. Now, have I seen nepotism? Yes, but not racism. Does it exist? I'm 100% sure it does. But I'll say one of the biggest things with being in the military, and I'm going to break this across all the branches, is that this institution is a great institution for people to experience diversity. In a sense, it's akin to when someone goes away to college. You're taken out of your natural habitat, placed in a completely unknown environment, unfamiliar environment with other people that you have no idea or where they're from, who they are. And you're forced to cohabitate with them. Now, college is a watered down version because you still can have your cliques, which the military you can. But the military teaches us that it's a teamwork effort. So being a teamwork effort, regardless of race, creed, color, that we are a team. I could speak on the Marine Corps because I was in the Marines at one time, so with Marine Corps boot camp. I can't speak on Army basic training. Marine Corps boot camp builds Marines to be the way they are as far as tight-knit Marines, because the way the boot camp is structured. Everything is a team unit. Doesn't matter who you are. If the one person fails on the team, everyone fails. So you look at each other as the man next to you can't fail because I will fail. In the Marine Corps, we had a saying, there aren't any colors. All I see is dark green and light green Marines. And I'll say the same thing with the Army. Yes, behind closed doors, do people have their personal opinions, their stereotypes and so forth? Of course, everybody does. No one's perfect. Will you see it in this professional environment? As someone in the outside will never see it. Someone on the inside may. Myself, I haven't experienced it from other soldiers or other service members. because, like I said, the culture's about, okay, you're part of this fraternity, which is the military, and I'm going to call it a fraternity, just like the warrant officer cohort. We're our own little fraternity. And is it racist there? No, because we look out for the warrant next to us, or the warrant that needs help. We will help all warrants. It's good to see another warrant. So as far as experiencing racism in the military, yes. Can you? Yes. Does it happen? Yes. I haven't experienced it. I think the military is the best environment for someone to become a very diverse individual. You go to different countries. Think of it like this. You take little Sally or little Jimmy, you take them out of the Bronx, New York, or you take them out of East Bumble, New Jersey, in the sticks, put them into basic training. Now they are in a new environment around people that are similar to their own age from all walks of life. So that one from the Bronx, that one from New Jersey, from the city in the sticks, now they're paired with someone from East LA, someone from Gangland here, someone from way up in Maine. And so like you get a feel of different cultures. Then you get into you have Latinos, you have everything in there, a melting pot in basic training. And so you have to learn how to get along with everybody. Then take that same soldier, once they're done with basic training, you put them into their advanced individual training course, the AIT. Now they're in with a whole nother group of people that are different, and they go through that phase of training, learning other individuals. Then you take them out of that group and then you put them in their home station they're going to. And that home station could be anywhere. That home station could be in Japan, it could be in Korea, it could be in Spain, it can be anywhere. And then you place them and put them in their unit with different people. Then you're taking them and putting them in a different country. So that's the one thing about the military. It gives you diversity. You're forced into it. So that's why I think it waters down a lot of the racism or the overt racism. So do I think there's racism? Again, same question. Do I think there's racism in the military? I think there's racism everywhere. Do I think it's professionally controlled and maintained and kept personal? Yes. But we're a fighting force. So honestly, all we see is the same color uniform that the person next to us sees. So I hope I, really educated some of you guys on that. As you see, I'm pro-military because I'm still in, chief warrant officer, ride it out till they kick me out, but tuck all your biases aside and work together as a team, because that's what we need in today's society. So that's what I have to say for today. I want you guys to have a good day. Think of the man next to you. If you like this one, hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments down in the bottom on what else you would like me to bring up. And, give me a like on this one if you did like it. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Give me some kind of action to let me know which way I need to go with this. But until then, have a good day. I salute you.
Airborne! Airborne! Ranger! Ranger!